we have Chuck Clark for you guys. Just as a quick reminder, if you could turn on your video feed so Chuck can see you, we really appreciate it. We'll get started here with Charles Walker.
Hey Chuck, how you doing? We have not got to talk to you since the practice last Friday. Can you give your perspective on what happened with Earl and kind of the fallout from that?
I'm doing good, but right now, like as a team and as an organization, we just moving forward and putting that situation in the rear view, and we just trying to get through training camp healthy and get to the first game.
Hey Chuck, Daniel Efusi from the Baltimore Sun. Just going back to last year when Tony went down, you and DeShon were kind of the two guys who were expected to step in and fill that safety role. Obviously, DeShon goes down and you go on to kind of stabilize the secondary. Fast forward now, just what about DeShon's game will allow you guys to play well and play in cohesion on the back end?
Me and Sean, we communicate really good out there on the field together, and he has a high motor, a lot of energy, a lot of aggression out there on the field. And when we out there paired together, and we out there, we gel together smooth. And it's been like that in the past. When we've been out there running with the twos before we stepped into our role as starters, so we know how each other plays.
Hey Chuck, Kirk McEwen from 98 Rock. Just talk about the last year. I mean, you went from trying to elbow your way into the starting lineup to getting the green dot, which I'm wondering if you're possessive of, to now you're the head safety in the room and trying to get DeShon up to speed. How's that last year been? It seems like a whirlwind. New kid, you got a lot going on.
Right. A lot can change in a year, honestly. I mean, last year I look at my situation that I was in training camp, and I was a special teams player, and a second string safety, and looking like, if it was the best fit at the moment. But, just ride it out and ride the wave, and eventually your time will come. But now I look at it now here, it's a blessing. I'm just taking the most of this opportunity and running with it. It doesn't matter how you come into this league. It just matters what you take and what you do with your opportunity.
Follow up, Chuck. Are you possessive of the green dot now that you have it? Is that something that you don't want to give up calling the plays on defense?
I do whatever the defense has to do, so we can operate out there as best as we can. But, we all out there. There's a couple of us out there that have it and know how to use it.
Hey, Chuck, it's Mark Viviano from WJZ. Good to see you. A lot of your teammates have been very outspoken in their respect for you, your game, your knowledge of the game. How important is it to you to have secured that your teammates are so behind you?
I think that's what we stand on here in our team and our organization is that, we a family, and we down for each other. If you down for the ultimate goal that we are about around here, and that's winning, and trying to get a championship.
Hey Chuck, this is La Torre from Ravens Spanish Radio. Chuck, how do you deal with negative distractions?
With negative distractions, they're out there everywhere. You social media, you can hear things, but I mean, I know what I am. I know what the people I care about who think about me, what they think. The people that know things that's going on, and at the end of the day, it's just how I can move forward. So I mean, I'm in a positive mindset right now.
Chuck, this is Aaron Kasnitz at Penn Live. Chris Hewitt yesterday told us that the thing sticks out about DeShon Elliott is his confidence, and we can even hear him, talking from the sidelines sometimes. Do you have that impression of DeShon as well, and how does that kind of blend with your personality on the field?
Definitely. As a DB, the natural nature, you gotta have that confidence and that swagger on the field, and he has a lot of it, and we love it as a defense, and that's what he brings to us. And when we out there, I mean, if he gonna make a play, you definitely gonna hear it from him, or somebody else make a play on our defense, you gonna hear from him about it. So we love that, and that he brings that.
Hey Chuck, Pete Gilbert here with WBAL. I understand you wanting to move forward, and in doing so, does it feel kind of like a weight has been lifted, to have that resolution of what from last Friday to now?
I mean, I'm done addressing that honestly, and the organization as well. So we just moving forward at this point.
DeShon, I'm Jimena Lugo Latorre from Revista Spanish Radio. What is the best advice you have received to help you as the new starter?
I played with a couple safeties, that were here previously, guys that I looked up to, and just knowing that this organization that we stand on defense here and in the safety position alone, a lot of people look at you, and as a leader on the defense. So just accepting it and running with it.
Hey, Chuck, it's Jerry Coleman from 105.7 The Fan. How do you feel about the testing and everything that we haven't really talked too much about COVID? The NFL so far, I know they had a bunch of false positives. I don't know if you guys discussed that as a group, and how do you feel things have come along so far?
Right now here, we just trying to do our best and staying healthy, doing protocols. Like right now, I'm in here doing an interview by myself. That's why I don't got a mask. But when I go back in there, we all got our masks on, practicing our social distancing. So we trying to proceed and move forward with the best procedures around the building so we all can stay healthy and go play other teams.
Chuck, we appreciate you joining us, man. Thank you so much for your time.
Definitely
We'll send everyone to a breakout room here. We'll be right back with our next availability. Thanks again, Chuck.